Welcome to Sonova. We are committed to helping people affected by hearing loss by providing them with the best hearing care solutions through industry-leading audiological performance and through outstanding services. At our headquarters in Sterfa, Switzerland, we have a production center which goes far beyond the mere manufacturing of hearing aids. We are a competence center in which the proximity to both our developers and engineers allows us to test, optimize, and introduce new cutting-edge technologies and processes while continuously improving our daily business in the production of existing and new product lines. In our production center, the manufacturing process of a hearing aid passes through 8 departments, each specialized in one specific step of the process. Sonova operates its own tool and equipment manufacturing plant. Our team of highly experienced polymechanics produce precise components made of steel, aluminum, and plastic in the state-of-the-art machining center. These components are then assembled into injection molding tools and additional equipment used for the production of hearing aids. One of the first steps in the manufacturing of a hearing aid is processing the thermoplastic into the housing components of the hearing aid. After pre-drying process, the injection molding machines are fed with a granulate which is melted in a plasticizing cylinder and injected at high speed and pressure to create the housing parts. These parts are automatically removed by 6-axis robots, thoroughly checked by quality controllers, and then securely placed in a transport container and delivered to the warehouse. The hybrid is the computer, the brain of the hearing aid. This is comprised of a chipset and other electronics which are printed with a stencil, assembled, soldered and underfilled on the surface of the printed circuit board by specialized machines. The individual hybrid strips are cut out from the circuit board with a high-precision laser and then folded. The folded hybrids are finally inserted into a dispensing machine and filled with epoxy resin which gives them the mechanical stability to be further processed. Every hybrid is tested through in-house testing machines, and after the test, the hybrids are packed into a tape and delivered to the next department. Paste printing is one of the first steps in surface-mounted device assembly. The components are set up on rollers, and an intelligent software recognizes the different types, removes them from the belts with the aid of vacuum pipettes, and then assembles them onto the circuit board. These boards go into a reflow oven for soldering, where they are gradually heated until the solder paste melts and the flux evaporates. They are now permanently connected to the circuit board. In electronic pre-assembly, the very small components are underfilled and coated for mechanical stability and protection from environmental contamination. The employees check the quality and, if necessary, rework the components manually. The battery modules for battery-powered devices are also made here. The cells are mounted in the housing and then welded with a laser. Finally, the modules go through a quality control machine, which tests if modules are secure. In electronic assembly, up to 30 different work steps including assembling, soldering, folding, lacquering, and gluing are carried out to manufacture the final electronic module. Every step is carried out under a microscope with the highest level of concentration. Specific work instructions and standardization of each work step ensure the highest quality. Every electronic module is tested by 2 independent systems to verify that acoustics, connectivity, and overall performance are in good working order. In the device and final assembly department, the two housing parts are first printed through a pad printing process and the surface is refined to protect from environmental risks. Then the electronics are married to both housing parts. The process is done with tweezers under a microscope and the functionality of each device is checked thoroughly. The finished hearing aid receives a serial number which is stored in the chip, lasered, and applied to the housing before the software with factory settings is installed. The hearing aid is finally placed into a sealed envelope and inserted into the folding box along with the enclosed packaging material, operating instructions, warranty card, and label. The devices are ready for shipment. An innovative award-winning storage and transport system using autonomous robotic carriers enables seamless transportation of the components and the finished devices across the floors. When a customer places an order, this is recorded by our operators and the system automatically retrieves the order, which is then picked and packed to be dispatched. The finished pallets with outgoing goods are provided with the shipping documents and handed over to the courier. From our production center in Stäfa, around 2,000 hearing aids find their way daily to our customers and end consumers. We are one step closer to enabling our vision of creating a world where everyone enjoys the delight of hearing and lives a life without limitations.